Hello fellow investors, welcome to today's update. Today's update is going to be on YieldMax ETFs, and what I'm going to talk is about two main changes that are going to happen. And one of these two changes, one will be minor update and the other one will be major updates, right? So if you stick around, you're going to know what these changes are. So we'll start with minor changes. The first one will be YMAX. So YMAX, as you know, is a fund of fund that invests in all existing YieldMax ETFs that are paying distribution. So what happens is this fund does rebalance monthly. And if you didn't know, I made an extensive video about this ETF. Actually, it was incepted on the January 16th, 2024. So that was about last month. So if you look at in the price right now, if we go to the price first, we look at YieldMax Universal Fund ETF right now is $20.91. We can see here after hours of $20.99. So end of the day is about $20.29. Has done pretty well. If you look at the 1 month chart, it was all the way down at $1.19, but it just climbed back to where it is. So it's almost at its highest because it's doing well. And if you include all the dividend that has paid. He has paid I think once so far, but it's a pretty well. It does pay about 34%. But this is a chart of YMAX itself. So the changes that are going to happen is this, according to YieldMax. So if you look at here, YMAX portfolio construction, the underlying YieldMax ETF held by YMAX are equally weighted, and their weight are relocated on a monthly basis, right? In addition, YMAX portfolio will be further adjusted to include new underlying YieldMax ETFs that have commenced or started operations and have made initial distribution. So what this means, so right now we only had 18 ETFs. So recently I made a video, actually just a couple, I think it was yesterday, that was a brand new ETF that they just start trading, and this ETF is this one right here, which is called MicroStrategy YieldMax Option Income Strategy. This is this ETF is called MSTY. This is the ticker symbol for YieldMax, but this is pretty much MicroStrategy. That's a stock, and you can see here there's no distribution because this fund just came pretty much. You can see a fund inception was on 22nd. Just this was about Thursday. That's when it came. It was incepted, right? Incepted meaning it was brought to the market. Because of this, because of that sentence, if you look at this here, there is inclusion of new ETF that has started commenced on operation. So we are looking at March right now. If you look at the construction of all the ETFs that are existing right now, there are 18 of them. So, and they're equal weighted, as you can see here, but of course they're going to rebalance based on performance of these underlying ETFs. So we'll see the inclusion of MicroStrategy in this ETF. That's pretty much a minor ETF. So instead of having 18 ETFs, now YMAX, this fund right here, is going to have 19 ETFs. And the newer inclusion will be again is MSTY or MicroStrategy ETF. So that's a minor. So let's go to major or bigger changes that are going to happen actually starting tomorrow. Before you go in details about major updates, just make sure, if it's your first time, make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss this type of updates. And then if you like this content, just make sure you smash the like button. If we look here, this is TSLY, Tesla Option Income Strategy. This was the first ETF to come that came to the market for YieldMax. So it's pretty much their first ETF, and you can see here it was incepted on November 2022. So it's been long. 2022 it came to the market, so it's a long time. It's been more than almost more than 2 years since it came out. So this ETF, and I think it's one of the biggest that they have right now. So what are the changes that are coming to Tesla? I also made a video about that. If you want to watch my other video, I talk extensively what changes are going to be. But in this video, I'm going to just give you a little brief of what's going to happen. So if we look at this here, this was the news came out, I think 2 weeks ago I made a video about this. What is the timing and effective date of Tesla reverse split? So what is going to happen? You can see right now Tesla, this is the price right now. It's 904. After market it was about 909. So because it's very low, and usually there are structural when it comes to market, all these exchanges, there's some rules that they have to follow, and then the price actually has fallen really badly. We can see here when it came out a year ago, you see it was at $20, right? When he started, it was $20, I believe. Let's do a max. We can see here, you see that inception was about $20. Right now it's fallen almost 50%. But I mean, in all reality, of course, they have paid massive dividends. So since then, actually, you haven't really lost your money if you invested from beginning and you reinvest all the dividends. But end of the day, the price has fallen really bad. So what they're going to do, according to this news here, see that? A reverse split will become effective prior to market open on February 26, 2024. TSLY will begin trading at its post-split prior to such date. The total market value of Tesla share outstanding will not be affected as a result of this reverse split, except with respect to redemption of fractional shares, as discussed below. So if you want to know more about what's going to happen if you are holding some uneven shares, check my other video. I'm gonna put a link below. So starting tomorrow, the price of TSLY will be reverse split. So reverse split meaning it comes from lower price is going to higher price, and I made a video about that. So an example here, I can show you an example. Right now is a 904. So they're going to reverse split 1 to 2, meaning the price right now is 904. So if we put 9.04 times 2, price tomorrow when the market opens, TSLY is going to be $18. So if you look at the TSLY stock, don't think it has doubled. No, it didn't double. The only reason why it's going to 18 is because they're going to do reverse split 1 to 2. So what that means is if you are holding 200 shares of TSLY, your share will become 100, and each share will be worth $18 rather than instead of $9. So the value of your money won't change anything, but the number of shares that you're holding will decrease, evenly. So if you 201 will be 200, and they're going to give you whatever change left. They're going to sell that one. They will give you as a cash. So those are two changes that are going to happen. One is for YMAX, which is going to have inclusion of MicroStrategy, and the other changes that are going to happen is for TSLY or Tesla YieldMax Tesla option income strategy is going to reverse split from the price that it is going to double, meaning they're going to reverse split 1 to 2. So instead of having 2 share, you're only going to have 1. But again, your value that you're holding, if you're an investor, if you have $1,000, your $1,000 won't change. What is going to change is the value of per share. That's it. I thought I'll really give you this update because it's very important for you to stay in the loop so you don't miss anything. So again, if you haven't subscribed, just make sure you subscribe so you don't miss this type of update.